Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the north side as the US player, we have Death Machine. Spawn as teammate as the US player, we have BurakOlur. BurakOlur. I have no idea. It seems easy to pronounce, but I can never pronounce even simple names. Spawning as the opponent as the orange Wehrmacht player, we have Jazz. Spawning as the blood red Panzer Elite, we have lePepsi. Looks like the Kennegrad is going pushing very far forward. Maybe he's eyeing to get out some Ford HQ right here. I would have posted it if I had won, but he wanted revenge for the previous post when he lost. Easy for you to say. Talking about the person's name? Sorry, a little bit distracted. Yep. Got the initial hellos.
Point is ours. What say we lock it down, Floyd?
Engineers capturing up the points. We do have the command. The VP is being captured. Not the fuel point, but the VP. We got a Jeep coming on out with a 30 cal, saying hi to the Kennegrad, showing what a gun is. Who needs an antenna when you have a gun?
This is recon.
How's it a recon if you're shooting up a unarmed scout?
Point is ours. What say we lock it down?
Panzer Grenadiers making their way forward. G43s on one of the squads. This point is still captured up, but he hasn't captured up this point here, so unable to get the forward HQ. The Kennegrad is going around capturing some points, so it looks like we got 3 Kennegrads total on the field. Should be a lot of good capping pressure. The Panzer Grenadiers are perhaps eyeing for some aggressive assaults. Riflemen versus G43s, both in behind heavy cover. The second Panzer Grenadier squad is making its advance. We've got this engineer here, maybe upgraded a flamer. I don't know why. I have a gut feeling flamer. Probably too early for flamers. No, it should be enough munitions right about this time. Jeep here, engaging the Panzer Grenadiers in close range. And doing a good job knocking around the G43 squad.
Observation posts
Pepsi's one of the top players. Interesting. I really don't know who's top player since I don't really play Company of Heroes 1 at all online. I just enjoy casting. G43s are behind this light cover. This one's currently unupgraded. 4 Panzer Grenadier squads are here. Got 2 riflemen engaging at long range. Riflemen here also engaging at long range as well. The rifleman overall has better positioning. 5th Panzer Grenadier here, so this is a lot more numbers for the Panzer Elite players. They're going aggressive in the center of the map.
Enemy unit down.
Over here, we've got the Kennegrad capture the point here. I think we have a Ford HQ to blind up. Let's switch over to him. No Ford HQ at the moment. The engineer's capturing it. He is upgrading it now. Honestly, I'm not so sure. Let's see. Does the capturing the points interrupts the deployment of the HQ? Let's find out. It does not. So he does manage to start it, and now he'll be able to get it.
Panzer, we're losing a fuel depot to the enemy.
He's high 1v1, not sure in 2v2s, but good. It all depends whether or not if you get match up with a good teammate at that point or not, and how we coordinate too. Panzer Grenadier squad may go down. A lot of riflemen pushing the way forward against them. It should be able to overwhelm these Panzer Grenadiers, no problem. The Jeep has plenty of health as well, able to knock around more of these Panzer Grenadiers. And this should focus fire on these squads. He may be able to get the wipe there on this Panzer Grenadier. He's doing a good job. He does get the wipe there on the Panzer Grenadier. This other one here, that one model will manage to escape on out. That should be able to escape on out, but it has received quite a bit of fire. The Jeep in pursuit? No, it's not in pursuit. Ford HQ has been deployed on out. Has Ford healing as well, so this is a good point right here. Maybe needs to get out, go for Luftwaffe ground forces in order to get out a flak or a flak 88s. For a good hard point. He could also perhaps upgrade at this point here as well. Incendiary grenades deployed out by blue. And here comes the Jeep trying to gun down the Kennegrad. I think he will get the kill down the Kennegrad. Does manage to get a nice turn there before another burst. But Jeep in pursuit and does get damage engine there. And goes down. Rifleman here, capturing the munitions point here. Yes, he is. And this one has been captured up by the Rifleman squad as well. This H4 HQ is still garrisoned, just in case, which will prevent it from being de-garrisoned or de-captured. There is a Flamer Engineer over here. This Rifleman's trying to avoid the Panzer Grenadier fire. Over here, these Panzer Grenadiers making their advance. Now the Flamer will get some good bursts off, firing some bursts over here. Kaliningrad pushes his way forward as well. The Flamer Engineer needs to fall back. Still has a good chance of being wiped. I have a good feeling it's going to be used G43 suppressive fire. No, he's not even focusing down, hitting the Rifleman. There are 3 squad of Riflemen here, but they're getting flanked on one of them and getting good fire along over here. This one will get suppressed. Kaliningrad going for the strategic point there. And now these Riflemen are going to get overwhelmed, getting flanked and overran. Incendiary grenades thrown. Does dodge it there. This Rifleman squad has not fallen back as these other squads are getting ripped apart. They need to fall back. Jeep advancing. This one needs to fall back. Severely wounded will likely get wiped out. Rifleman here to support as well. That Rifleman squad will manage to escape on out of there, and this flanking Rifleman squad gains some good damage there all into the Panzer Grenadiers. This house can actually be decrewed. He should get that decaptured as soon as possible because this is a high threat target. Sort of weird calling a random civilian structure high threat target, but honestly it is. And now we have Luftwaffe ground forces, so his capacity will go for some Flak Irvings and or Flak 88s. We do have 2 Panzer Grenadiers models below in the back of this half track. One of them getting healed up as well. Is falling back both of the squads. Very nice. This Panzer Grenadier squad is going to be getting reinforced from this area. Engineers making their advance.
The enemy once more.
Looks like another squad may have been wiped.
Our Luftwaffe brothers are available for deployment.
Engineers laying down some landmines, very nice. Against Panzer Elite, the chance of a 2-2 or 5 2-2s is very likely. We do have a Panzer Truck upgrade coming on in. And no Panzer Jäger command from either player. Luftwaffe forces behind some heavy cover there. G43s can come in support as well. Does spot the landmines being deployed on down. Big oversight, I would say.
Kampfgruppe Company is available to take the field.
We do have a strategic point here being slowly destroyed. And overall it's getting some good damage onto it. Greyhound making his advance, currently upgraded with armor skirts, not being upgraded with, probably being upgraded now with a 50 cal. And 30 cal has actually been deployed on out by the yellow US player. We may see some snipers deployed on out. We're gonna have, that's the infantry half track. That's the Kaliningrad. And we do have a Panzer Support Command, so we may see a Panzer IV C. He's immediately upgrading. Let's switch over to this one. He's going for the Panzer Support Command upgrade, so we may see Panzer IV C. We could see a Hotchkiss. Over here, the Greyhound's starting to make his advance. In G-Group spot, and the other player has gone for Scorched Earth tactics, and there's a late response here. That's, oh, and that's gonna be a dead squad. No, that's goes down to a Kaliningrad Scorched Earth point as well. So we know what both of those doctrines. Unknown doctrine here, and unknown doctrine here. So both US players have not selected a doctrine just yet, or maybe selected and just not exposed, because one player has 3 VPs, the other one has 2. 2 Greyhounds have been deployed on out, who's now with purple. Incendiary grenade has been thrown, getting a good hit there onto the Rifleman. The Greyhounds are hunting down this infantry half-track.
Sniper deployed.
One sniper deployed on out. Yep, that's his only sniper at the moment.
Okay, done building.
Done building. Has there been a... landmine.
Squad is being engaged.
Luftwaffe ground forces engaging at close range, so that's like a great target for them. It's two Greyhounds in the region. The Greyhound could potentially go down. Booby trap here. No response again.
Enemy unit down.
And he will get burned alive right there.
Casualties being reported.
Sector is captured.
Not really paying attention to those booby traps whatsoever. Those were some free kills. Literally.
Ready to get this done.
Incendiary mortar has come on in. I don't know why that sort of sounded like something being built there. Flak Irving actually has been deployed on out. It is in range of the HQ, so we'll receive some healing there, but against the Greyhound, it will need some support. It can withstand some fire there. There is a Panzer squad here, and he started advancing. And now we do have a short-barreled Panzer IV being deployed on out. Should be hauled down the sectors. So now there's a lot of anti-infantry assets here by the Panzer Elite player. We do have the 30 cal deployed right here. And maybe armor-piercing rounds being loaded up on here. Yeah, that's armor-piercing rounds, annihilating that half-track. But it does get one model down there, and does not get the wipe there.
We're losing a munitions point.
×2 AT coming. That is one of the US players saying that. I think that's the Greyhound player saying he's going to build 2 more AT guns. Or 2 AT guns. Not exactly more.
Sniper here.
Sniper getting some good shots there in the Flak Irving. And there's some great rear armor hits there. Does get a damaged engine. And now this Greyhound's going to be hot pursuit, trying to kill this Panzer IV. He decides to haul down because likely it's going... That's his only way of surviving. There's no Pantrax in the region I can see. Needs to maintain hitting the rear armor. Can't be hitting the frontal armor. Is receiving some mortar hits, so it's doing some good damage in. Good hits there. And leave the rear armor exposed like that. And not going for rear armor. That was horrendous play. He could have got that Panzer IV no problem. AT gun connecting with the Flak Irving.
We're losing ground out there.
US sniper gained some hits in, trying to hit the repairing engineers. And the Flak Irving has fully gone down.
Seized.
Asking what doctrines.
We have a threat to our victory point.
Tab, KKK, tank. Got it. He must have been having trouble typing. He may have had a bit of an issue with his keyboard. I'm not so sure. That seemed like an issue with the keyboard. So he has gone for armor doctrine. We have infantry doctrine here, so armor and infantry. Infantry going to be good. Well, both of them going to be good against any Flak 88s because both can bring in some artillery. Do have this point disabled as well. G43 is pushing the way forward, hunting down the snipers. The snipers receiving quite a bit of fire there, and does get body blocked by that pack gun or AT gun. But he will save the AT gun and the sniper. Panzer IV-C has been repaired on up. And we may see a sticky bomb there. No, we do not. Another point, a regular strategic point has been disabled, and he's called in saying he's gone for infantry doctrine. Incendiary mortar does connect forward. We got a medic station here. Ooh, a lot of hits there. Medics are not recovering, so those are all dead models. And here comes a off-map house shoot somewhere right here. Large not getting good hits there onto the building itself. Up north, we got another infantry half track here. Still no sticky bombs. Yeah, we do have a sticky bomb being thrown by Cyan. Greyhounds push his way forward, gain some good damage on the line. We do have a lot of artillery support now available, so the M2s can now be deployed now. Got a lot of Pentrix in this region. AT gun looks like firing some shots there into the building itself. Incendiary grenade was thrown there as the
Enemy unit
bunker getting some good suppression in, but severely wounded. Next Pentrix shot. Both Pentrix shots does connect, destroying that bunker. Panzer IV Cs are now making an advance, and now there's two of them. No pinter mounts, just side armor skirts. Medic station has been cleaned up, have received no casualties. And AT gun's trying to back away. This Greyhound's backing away. This AT gun could reposition to help engage these forces, but have to avoid all the Panzer Grenadiers now advancing, including all the Luftwaffe ground forces. And he's trying to repair up the HQ, the VP now. The AT gun does get decrewed, and those he's focusing it down as well. Almost destroyed. And Ted's now making an advance. They need to start hitting those Panzer IV Cs and not try to hit these Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers charging forward. This rifleman squad will need to fall back. He likely will get wiped out. US snipers getting some good hits there. And Flamer Engineer does immediately get pinned down there by the G43 barrage. Snipers are pretty close, and I think he only got one shot off there. Trying to rush them down now as the M10's trying to go for some crushes.
We're down to 200.
They're pretty close to the building. Decides to fall back there now. And now we have a flak, a Warble now push his way forward. Sniper getting found. And we'll need to pass avoid the Warble. M10's now coming to respawn to deal with this Warble. I heard a landmine detonation somewhere. Warble will go down to the M10s. Destroyed engine.
Enemy unit down.
And does give one level of efficiency to the M10.
57 crew, ready for orders.
Fresh anti-tank gun. And he has gone for armor reduction, so it's going to see a stream of tank destroyers coming on in. No flak idiot as far as I can see. Multiple points being repaired on up. There's been a double capture against the Allies for quite some time. And got multiple, 3 snipers now deployed on L, trying to deal with all those Panzer Grenadiers. Good hits there onto that Panzer Grenadier. Fully gets wiped there. Those Panzer IV Cs not hauled down, so won't get the increased rate of fire. On the left flank, we do got these points still being repaired on up. We do have a Greyhound here.
57 crew, ready for orders.
And multiple sniper shots there now.
Building complete.
We can now support rapid deployment.
I think I hear M2. Yeah, M2's not firing. Firing some rounds in this general area. Good hits there onto the flak, the Warble. And the Warble does go down to an AT gun shot. The forward HQ is almost down. One not well placed shot will take it out. More well placed than that one. I'm so surprised that one didn't get the kill. Wow, a lot of these points just got deactivated. They take forever to repair up as well. Multiple sniper shots into somewhere. Rifleman could potentially get a sticky bomb off. That will be great for the M10s. The sticky bomb does cut off and come on to the Panzer Force C. We do have some Panthers, however. Off-map power shoot raining on in somewhere. I'm not sure where. Maybe over here. Both Panthers now making an advance. The two M10s will have to avoid for the time being. And that 4HQ does go down. I think he used off-map power shoot right there. Was a little bit overkill. And a sniper does receive a direct hit there by a Panzerschreck. Sticky bomb does come on to the Panther, damaging the engine. Panzer Grenadiers come in to support it now. Rapid making the advance, getting some good damage there on these forces. Throws out a incendiary grenade. Another incendiary grenade has been thrown. And the Rifleman squads will potentially fall back. Has seen quite a bit of fire. I may just fall. If it was me, I may fall back entirely, just get some healing. Good hit there onto that Rifleman squad. Panzer 4C making advance. Both engines are still damaged.
Gassed up and good to go.
Oh, here, Luftwaffe ground forces do fall back. Another sticky bomb there onto the Panzer 4C this time. And doesn't get any damage engine there. Pussy, nope, not enough munitions for off-map power shoot. And these AT guns getting some good hits in on these forces. Panther charging forward does have his engine repaired. Allied War Machine has been activated. That one's down to one shot until death, assuming there's no crits. Does find a landmine there and fully immobilizing the Panther. And that was a teller mine, I believe? I'm not so sure whose landmine was that. M10's now charging forward. Hopefully, Scion's hoping he hits that M10. Does hit the M10, does take it out, and hopefully it will go down before it expires. That could have been a US landmine. I also could tell both the vehicles were in position to hit that landmine, which allowed them to get the kill there on the Panther, that's for sure. No, one went for Scorcher, the other one has gone for Luftwaffe ground forces, so that had to have been a US landmine the Panther hit. Not a teller mine. Good hits there onto the infantry support tank. One AT gun severely wounded, will likely go down. One AT gun does go down there. M10 does receive some hits there. And the other AT gun does go down. Patrick does connect. The M10 needs, however, to secure the kill there. Does get the kill there onto the Panzer 4C. Luftwaffe ground forces are captured at this point as these Patrick squads push their way forward. Global repairs have been activated, and that the M10's dancing around. If all three hits, he will die. He is trying to stall out for the global repairs. Could potentially charge forward for some crushes. He does receive a hit there. Does fully go down. Fire there. The Greyhound does go down. Multiple shots into the M10s.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector.
And Central VP will be captured up and may be disabled. Off-map power shoot now raining on in. He does not disable it in time. It's the red player is the one who can disable. Oh no. Right side, we do have these forces pushing the way forward. We got the Panzer Grenadiers decapturing this point as well. This one may be disabled. And that Rifleman squad will get fully wiped. Let's just going to fully capture it. The Allies don't have a whole lot of VPs remaining. The Central VP has been recaptured.
Heavy infantry reserves are now available.
Now Rangers can now be deployed. Rifleman squad may get wiped there. Unlikely. M10s pushing the way forward. We have 3 M10s. Well, then we have Veteran C3s, so that should be even very effective even versus even the frontal armor of the Panther. 2 more Panthers are being deployed on out. And it's a mortar half-track. Not all the structures have been built by Orange, so he's pretty far away from a Panther. Maybe eyeing for a Flak 88. Potion Jaegers have been deployed on out. And another boob trap has been triggered. No response here. Okay, we do have a response there. Try and go for a sticky bomb there with a rifleman. Now we do have 4 M10s being grouped up. But there's a lot of Pantrix in this region, so they can probably take out the Panthers, but the Pantrix are going to be still problematic. Unless he gets a pretty good crush. They are on road, so the height and move speed could be very useful. Snipers getting some good kills in. Booby trap. This one's going to be pretty deadly.
We are losing a victory point.
Yep, going to be pretty good.
Hold the initiative. At this rate, we'll be taking Berlin by Christmas.
But it shouldn't get the squad wipe there. One of those models are outside the incendiary effect, but that one's going to be hit by the Panthers. Do fall back with 3 models. Panzer Grenade pushing the way forward. Does find the 30 cal, suppressing all those Panther squads. Does throw an incendiary grenade into that garrison, however. And both these AT guns have been reclaimed and utilize a whole rifleman squad to capture both of them. And that AT gun will get decrewed. M10s have not come to spawn just yet. And it looks like a bar hasn't been picked up by the Luftwaffe ground forces.
Losing ground out there.
And it looks like the Panthers are engaging these AT guns. There's 3 AT guns there. One does get destroyed. That was the next lowest health one. And M10's now making their advance, trying to hit these Panthers. This one's guns facing the wrong poor direction. The Vet 3-1 is in front, zooming in first. Does get that point deactivated there. Allied War Machine has been activated. That one's severely wounded. Does go down there, so one is recovered. That one should perhaps just stay right there. He's focusing down first, getting some good hits in there. One Panther will go down. Should go down. AT gun does get a good hit there. Fresh M10. And that one will go out of control. That one has its rear arc exposed and see that rubber banding effect, and it will likely go down. Rangers have been deployed on out, being upgraded to Thompsons now, but the 2 remaining models, 1 remaining model needs to fall back entirely. Good Carol coming to support as well. The Luftwaffe force may actually get wiped there. Slow response.
We're down to 50 points.
Looks like something went down there. Incendiary effect. Looks like pairs of incendiary grenades. This rifleman squad may go down to the Volkswagen Jaegers. M10's receiving some fire now. 4 M10s deployed out. Maybe poor idea to get out some Panthers. Maybe a good idea. It's hard to say. A Flak 88 wouldn't be half bad. There's only 1 M2 out on the field. US sniper getting some more shots than himself. Mortar half tracks. And we got an armored car for some odd reason. This armored car has 0 kills. I'm not sure why he went for that. There's too many M10s right now on the field. Another pair of Panthers. Orange need to deploy out his own Panthers. Is he AFK? Nope, the scout car is moving around. 5 M10s now deployed on the field. Good hits there on the Panthers. Do a good job splitting up the Panthers as well. This one is going to go down, no problem. 2 of the M10s are Veterancy 1. Now one's at Veterancy 2. Maybe now a good time for our global repairs. Help repair these guys up. Over here, the Central VP is being captured up. Minesweepers have been pointed out because there's butterfly bombs. 2 of the M10s may have gone down right there. No, that's a Panther and that's an M10. And trying to go for some crushes there, unsuccessful, but was good shy. And this Panther will go down. Man gonna destroy it there, and that M10 does go down. And does not get recovered.
Losing a victory point. We are losing a victory point.
Right now there's a triple capture in favor of the Allies. And there's 13 tickets remaining for the Allies. So I have to hold on to these points as long as possible. The Expediter is probably not a good idea to deactivate the points. They need to play the VP game themselves. They're pretty close to winning by it. Reference squad does get fully wiped there. AT gun does connect with the 222, and bazookas do kill the 222. Folks makes making an advance, but it does get suppressed by the 30 cal. And the Thompson should be able to charge him forward, wiping him out quite easily. City grenade was thrown on top of the AT gun, but not really any targets left for them to shoot at. That is, I think that's, yeah, butterfly bombs not raining on in, but they're not camouflaged at the moment. They could be quickly cleaned up. Intense making their advance. The City grenade was thrown into the top of that rifleman squad. And it looks like the blue US player has gone for pineapple grenades. Over here, engineers do force back the G43 squad. And it looks like more butterfly bombs being called on in, but this time they are going to get cleaned up no problem. And there's even still the minesweeper here. There's still some more landmines on the ground, and he's detonating them a little bit too close for comfort. No response here. Very bad response there. Even splashed down the minesweeper. And the minesweeper is very important right now.
300 points.
Take your new SMGs. Rangers ready.
Ooh, still some more S mines in this region. Not S mines, butterfly bombs. 4 Panzer Grenadiers. Does he not have... He does not have forward healing. And it's not 4-man squads, because this squad is full health and no 4th man. So he has no healing at the moment. He's relying on his teammate for healing.
Minefield clean. Incoming enemy fire.
Good suppression coming on out. And a good incendiary grenade there. He's quite stacked up. Another incendiary grenade there. He's actually incendiated all the Ranger models right there. But they still have all their models, so it means they have all 4 of their Thompsons up and firing. M2 does get a good hit there, pinning down the Fallschirmjäger. The Luftwaffe ground forces down to 2 models there, suppressed and severely wounded. The Rangers not responding to them whatsoever. Oh, M10's now charging on in.
Enemy unit down.
Does get a kill there. Another kill there. Rangers now making the advance, getting some good damage there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. And the sniper's severely wounded. We got a loiter coming in the Overwatch HS-29B3 Overwatch on top of the M10s. They have activated the global repairs. And these forces could be focused down. Nope, he's just going to avoid the airstrikes. G43 squads making their advance. There are 2 engineers here. That's not going to be enough to hold back G43s.
The enemy is down to 200 points.
He's currently repairing up the point. That may be just leftover animations.
Battalion reinforcements. We're losing a munitions sector.
Battalion reinforcements. I don't know why at first I heard Italian reinforcements. Off-map power shoot now raining on in. M10's trying to disrupt these forces. He does disrupt there. It's long enough for the infantry, for the off-map power shoot. We got the M10s now pushing his way forward. And the sniper, that's a Bad time for a sniper to fire. There's literally Panthers next to you.
Target eliminated.
M10's now engaging. This one's severely wounded. Could use global repairs. Got an M2 or an M1 AT gun also supporting as well. And that one will go out of control. Does not get it recovered. M10 way up here. This point is destroyed.
We're losing a strategic sector.
Resistance here!
And that tree does get destroyed there by the bazooka. Riflemen are quite wounded as well. And he's starting to repair up these
supply lines are
Panthers
being
up.
threatened.
That one's quite wounded, but they managed to get one kill on M10. Fortunately, Jaegers are current camouflage, and they were decapped quite well camouflaged. Another incendiary grenade there, getting some good damage there onto the rifleman. Thompson's getting some great works in, as well as bazooka getting a good hit there on the Panther Trick squad.
Enemy unit
Going for a frag grenade there by the Rangers, does cancel them both times. M2's raining on in, avoiding fire with these M10s. Does receive pen there. This one does full health, and the AT gun's firing as well. Rangers making their advance, trying to get some good hits in, whether it be Thompson's or bazookas. It does take out the Panther there with the bazooka, immediately getting veterancy too. One player has backed out. It is
enemy is down to 100 points.
this this Peasant player.
Territory sector being captured.
And it looks like the one US player is casting GG, so likely this will be the end of the game. With one person backing out, it's unlikely to be able to win out with an AI ally. M10's pushing way forward, gets some hits there on that Panther. That was the one who backed out. Got a Burgundiga here, trying to recover some wreckages. And yes, but AI took Aelor. M10's now charging forward. And it looks like the other Peasant player has cast some GG, and he has backed himself out of the game. So, the game is over. The Allies have won.
The enemy is down to 25 points. Enemy unit down.
And that's the end of the game. This is Aaron Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.